Hagia Sophia, what is the background of the cathedral or mosque that sparked widespread international outrage? Over the course of its approximately 1,500-year history, the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, Turkey, has served as a church, mosque, and museum in addition to being a singular architectural masterpiece and one of the most significant art monuments in the entire world. Following a ruling by Turkey's Supreme Court, the debate over converting Hagia Sophia into a mosque has heated up once more. Here are some salient features of this UNESCO World Heritage Regulation. Between churches. The church at Constantinople, now Istanbul, was constructed on top of older ruins that had been constructed and destroyed multiple times by command of the Byzantine Emperor Justinian I in 532. The Hagia Sophia Cathedral, whose name in Greek means divine knowledge, took 5 years to construct. Justinian I intended to create an unheard-of edifice to demonstrate his superiority to his Roman forebears. After the building was finished, historians claimed that the emperor's remark upon entering the cathedral, "Solomon, I excelled you," in reference to the prophet Suleiman, who was using the jinn to build the great structures in accordance with religious irrigations, was a sign of his great admiration for the structure. The cathedral was constructed with half-circles encircling the church's saucer and a substantial central dome. The dome, one of the building's most noticeable elements, was designed to be broader, higher, and more dazzling than any dome that had ever been before. The original dome, however, was destroyed by the earthquake in 558 AD and was later reconstructed and supported by 40 poles. The building was lavishly decorated by the emperor, who made use of every available option. Marble in a variety of colors was used after being transported from various locations, and the interior walls were covered in a mosaic made of pieces of colored stone, glass, bricks, and metals like gold and silver. The Hagia Sophia was the largest Christian cathedral in the world until the Seville Cathedral, known as the jewel of Byzantine architecture and one of the most important historical structures ever built, was built in 1520. Turkish authorities decide to turn Hagia Sophia into a mosque. In addition to serving as the seat of the Eastern Orthodox Church for more than 900 years, the Hagia Sophia also served as a Roman Catholic cathedral from 1204 to 1261 before the Crusaders returned to the Byzantine Empire. Mosque to church. The chapel was turned into a mosque when Constantinople was conquered by the Ottomans in late May 1453, and Sultan Muhammad II, also known as Muhammad al-Fateh, led the first Friday prayers after arriving in the city. The platform, the mihrab, and the 4 minarets of the structure were added throughout the ensuing years as Islamic architectural elements. The Sultan Ahmed Mosque, also known as the Blue Mosque, which was built in 1616 and was inspired by other aspects of the cathedral, replaced the Hagia Sophia, also known as the Grand Mosque, as the major mosque in Constantinople. Additionally, Islamic schools were created and adjacent to the mosque. Mosque to museum. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, the creator of modern Turkey and then President of the Republic, forbade religious observances at the mosque in 1931 before a government decree was issued in 1934 to turn it into an art museum with the intention of giving it to humanity. The Hagia Sophia continued to be a highly symbolic Islamic center, linked in mind to the opening of Constantinople. Why has the transformation of Hagia Sophia into a mosque caused such a rift in society? The museum was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in the 1980s. With roughly 4 million visitors just last year, it rose to become one of Istanbul's most popular tourist spots. A mosque and a museum. Islamists in Turkey once demanded that the Hagia Sophia Museum be turned into a mosque. The Hagia Sophia government decree of 1934 was revoked by the Supreme Administrative Court of Turkey on Friday, July 12, based on what had been described as historical documents confirming Sultan Muhammad Fateh's purchase of the structure before it was converted into a mosque. This decision drew criticism from international religious and political groups. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president of Turkey, swiftly issued a proclamation converting the Hagia Sophia into a mosque. He also declared that he had allowed Muslims to use it for prayer on July 24 and that any opposition to the decision would be seen as an infringement on Turkey's sovereignty.